What is up, loud and proud crowd? I hope you guys are doing absolutely awesome today, guys. We're back out in the shop here with the Nasty Red in the first gen. This video is sponsored by Diesel Auto Power. So if you guys have any needs for your diesel trucks, performance parts needs, parts, check them out at dieselautopower.com. But we are going to be installing a new boost elbow on the factory HX35 turbo here on the Nasty Red 12 valve today. And we're also going to be starting up the truck for the first time since we've installed the new MBRP 4-inch straight pipe exhaust, which was also supplied through Diesel Auto Power. Let's get to this video very quickly here, but I do first want to let you know that we do have new decals in stock. Sorry, I had to, by the way, this thing is incredible. I use this all the time out in the shop, around the house, everywhere. It's a mini generator. It's like 140 bucks, worth every penny. I'll leave a link to this in the description below if I don't forget. But anyways, we got some new decals, and yours do not come pre-bent like this. These are just like this because I brought them out into the cold. They were perfectly flat, and I brought them outside, and it's like 5 degrees out here, and they just started curling up like that when they got really, really cold. So that's why I had the mini generator on them. But we're going to be putting these decals on the trucks, at least the red one, on the Nasty Red today. We had 2 red ones out of the bunch because the guy that made these ran out of white, so he only had 2 that he had to make in red. But it actually works out perfect because I put one of the red ones on my MacBook Pro, and then the other red one we're going to put on the Nasty Red. I just figured that would make sense to go on that truck of all vehicles that we had, and I wasn't going to sell, one red decal. So I just figured it made sense to put on this truck, and after it gets this new paint and all that stuff, it's going to tie in very well, and it just makes sense to have a red decal on that truck. So it fits the name. So we're going to get that done, but also, really quick, doing kind of like a flash sale slash kind of like a flash giveaway just for 48 hours only. All orders placed within the next 48 hours. I'm going to do random cash giveaway to random orders, okay? You guys have been incredibly generous with the orders placed recently. I just shipped out a pile of things today, and you guys are just awesome. So not everybody's going to get cash, but I am going to just pick random orders out of the bunch, and not just like 1 or 2. I'm going to pick a handful, and I'm just going to pick random people and throw some cash in your order. So new decals, they are up on the website, and there's a couple of t-shirts left, some hats left, but not much stuff. So if you guys want a decal, you guys want to be a part of this, Team LNP, go pick them up. For the next 48 hours only as well, I'm also doing a 15% off. Use the code LNP15 to get 15% off your order. Next 48 hours only, and then it cuts off, and then the decals will be back up to normal price, and the random cash thrown into orders thing, that's also going to be ending as well. So the next 48 hours, go get your merch, link in bio. Let's get into the video. Well, we got the decals put on the trucks. We got one on the first gen right there, and on the Nasty Red right there. Now the reason I chose that location was because the Nasty Red I can't really put on the back because we're going to have a flatbed with a headache rack anyways. You're not going to see the decals on the glass. And for the first gen, since I did it that same way on that truck, I figured I'd do it the same on this truck, and I'm probably going to do the same thing on my truck. Now, the reason also why I picked that corner, not the other corners, so that when the windshield wipers go back and forth, they're not going to hit those decals. So they'll be fine right there. And it's a little bit tough to apply decals when it's freezing cold out because they're just kind of finicky with weather. Let's get the hood popped here, and let me show you first off. Well, I guess if you did not see the exhaust system, that was installed yesterday. There it is on the truck. Should sound good, but we have not started it yet, so we do not know for sure. Pretty hard to mess up an exhaust system, but, crazier things have happened, I guess. But basically, the boost elbow is this little guy there. If you can see it where my hand's at down there, right there. That thing that I'm tapping, that's your boost elbow. That's your factory boost elbow. That controls your wastegate, whatever, and all the exhaust and everything that can flow through that wastegate. So basically what that's going to do is that just gives us more control over our wastegate. And when you have more control over your wastegate, you have more control over your boost. So here's the part from Diesel Auto Power. It's got an adjustable Allen key underneath. It controls your boost, okay? So it'll either allow for more or less, but that's just according to how you adjust it and how you set it up. I'm not going to set this up for high boost right now, which would basically be closing off this Allen head even more, which is going to overall increase your boost pressure. But since we don't have gauges on the truck or anything like that, not that we really drive it right now, you know, like I've said many times, but I'm just going to run this closer to most of the way open on this, and I'm just going to put a little Teflon tape on the end of there, threaded, not Loctite this time, because I want to be able to adjust this later on once we do have gauges and all the other, you know, mods going along with the truck. I think that'll be a little bit better, you know, once all those other mods are done and we have the gauges and all that stuff. So then we can mess with this very easy. It's a very, very easy mod to do. So let's get in there and into the little heated room in here, and I'll show you how I'm going to adjust ours. But before I show you how I'm going to adjust the new boost elbow, let's actually take out the factory so we can compare them side by side. Okay guys, so we have our boost elbow out of the Nasty Red. This is the one that was in there, and this one actually has an adjustable Allen key on the bottom of it, which I was kind of surprised, because this boost elbow looked factory under there, but if you look at these side by side, they look almost identical. The hole right there in the bottom, the hole up top. Get them side by side a little bit better so you can actually see. I mean, these things look almost identical. And they both have a little pinhole right there. And they both have an adjustable Allen head there. But this one's tightened down almost all the way in. Not all the way, but most of the way in. So I don't think this is a factory option unless I'm mistaken. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe the guy had this changed out a while ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. Factory, not factory. I have a feeling it's aftermarket the guy had done a while back, because he didn't look like he'd done too much to the truck. He did do a couple of things. He said it mostly was stock, but he did a couple small things to it himself. I wouldn't think they would have adjustability from the factory, but I guess you never know. So I'm just going to get a little Teflon tape. Try not to wrap it up around the top half that's going to be actually in there too much. And now they recommend Loctite, you know, for adjusting it basically where you want to keep it, and then, you know, that's that, you know, just to make sure. That's just a precaution to make sure, you know, it stays where you want it. You know, if you're looking to put this in your truck and make sure it stays put and does not move, definitely follow their recommendation, which is using Loctite. So now I'm just going to thread this one in basically to about what that one was. This is how I'm able to see how much it's actually letting through. This is the best way I can show you. That's about 50-50 open and closed. That's what I'm going to leave it at for now, because I don't want to run the thing too hot, but I also don't want to be, you know, too open to where you can build up no boost at all. Not no boost, but a lot less boost than you'd like to have. So I'm going to leave it right there, which is kind of 50-50 open and closed. Now this doesn't have to be crazy tight in there either. Get it about hand tight and then one more rotation, that's probably fine. Okay everybody, so I just got that product installed and it is ready to go. Very, very easy job. Takes a 12mm wrench and just a flathead screwdriver and you are good. Preferably a shorter flathead screwdriver so you can get to that little band on that mounts to the boost elbow itself a lot easier, because if you use a longer screwdriver, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So that's all done. Very, very easy job. We are going to start up the truck in just a minute. However, guys, I wanted to address something. You know, I went through some of my direct messages and I went through some Snapchats that I haven't gotten to in a while. All morning, I have been busy packing, shipping stuff, designing stuff, nonstop. Like, I'm always working on this stuff, even when you don't see it in the videos. But I went through some messages. I got a couple minutes and I was trying to go through messages and see if there's messages from people I haven't, you know, seen, or, you know, important stuff that I haven't gotten to yet. And I saw a handful of messages from people regarding diesel auto power stuff. And I don't want to talk about the diesel auto power stuff a ton, because there's been a couple guys like, oh, you know, don't talk about them too much, you know, like mention them, but, you know, nothing crazy. But this is a very important thing I need to touch on. They were saying how, you know, I'm not sure if I want to purchase anything yet because I don't know if it's legit. Like, some of their prices are really, really good. Like, typically a set of 120 horse injectors for most companies, you're going to be spending $800 to $1,000 for a 12 valve. Why are their injectors only $450 for, you know, a full set of injectors. I'm like, I'm not going to give you all the reasons, all the details. All I can tell you is what they told me. And they do not have a middleman. So they order in high quantity and they get everything manufactured and sent to them in high quantity. And so they get really, really good prices and stuff. So they don't have to jack their prices through the roof and overcharge customers for good high quality products. And if you guys want to, call them up, ask for Mitchell, Matt, or Lenny, and they are part of the sales team over there. They drive Cummins, they drive Powerstrokes, okay, they run this stuff in their trucks. If you guys want to hear it from them, give them a call to let you know what to look for, what to get. They'll set you up with what you need and they'll point you in the right direction. They are incredible people over there. Like if I send them any question, they'll answer it, no problem. They're just down to earth people and they'll help you out, and that's what they're here to do, is help you out with your passion, which is diesel trucks, and help you get set up with the right parts that you need. Okay, they're not like trying to scam people. The prices are real. There's just really good prices on really good products. There's no middleman, so everything gets straight to them. They don't have to jack up the prices crazy like a lot of these other companies do. That's just a reality, and that's why they can sell stuff so cheap. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to work with them so bad, is because it's not just gonna help us, it's not gonna just help them, it's gonna help you guys too. When I have people messaging me saying, the prices are so good, I don't know if it's legit. It's legit, guys, it's real. That's one of the many reasons why I love this company. So if you guys have any diesel parts needs, go check them out. If you guys are skeptical, give them a call. You talk to them for 10 minutes, you'll know that they're legit good people. They're not looking to harm anybody. They're looking to treat everybody right and get you set up with the stuff you need. So anyways, let's get this truck turned on because I'm itching to know what that exhaust sounds like. But I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit first. So let's get the door open and start this truck up. That is one loud son of a gun. Holy smokes. It doesn't help it's back in the corner of the barn, right up in the corner of all the steel and stuff, but I'm gonna get the truck pulled out and give you guys a little bit of a clip outside of the barn. Talk about a squeeze getting that truck out of there. It's tough getting that thing out of there, but we get it out. This truck's about to look so sick, guys. Oh my gosh. Imagine 20 by 12s on this thing with a flat deck. Oh man, it's about to look so good. The wheels should be in a few days, and so should the tires. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that little exhaust rev, the install of the new boost elbow, which is supposed to be able to control your boost, whether you want more boost, less boost, you want a little bit more control over that. If you guys want to go get one for yourself, go check them out at dieselautopower.com. I'll leave a link to their website in the description. If you guys have any questions, give them a call. That is probably going to put a wrap on this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, smash that like button, leave your comments down below, subscribe if you are new, join the team, join the family, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.